Hi, I'm Hub Arkin from Pro Football Weekly, along with our senior editor, Eric Edholm, as we continue to introduce you to the major award winners for the 2012 National Football League season. Pro Football Weekly and the 300-plus voting members of the Pro Football Writers of America get together each year. We oversee the balloting, we being PFW for the PFWA, and we've got a lot of great award winners, including our Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Eric, what a year it was. You take a look at RG3, Robert Griffin III, Russell Wilson, Alfred Morris, Andrew Luck. In the end, however, it was one of those quarterbacks who gets the award.
Yeah, Robert Griffin got the award, I think, for his running ability and passing ability, and the fact that he led the Redskins to the playoffs. And he had such a good touchdown to interception ratio. He led the team back from a 3-6 start into the postseason, 7 straight victories, things that frankly nobody thought could happen. Now, maybe there is that reckless style. Maybe he is prone to further injury. We know he's got a long offseason rehab, but the work he did in 2012 was exceptional.
And it's interesting as you start to split these guys a little bit. Andrew Luck is going to be a great player in the NFL. Did a phenomenal job with the Colts, but just didn't have the stats to match up with RG3 and Wilson at the position.
Yeah, I thought his road performance was not as good as Griffin's, and it was a little bit more uneven. The interceptions were higher. The passing yards were higher, but so were the attempts. Now, Wilson was an interesting case too. I mean, you can make a case for all the wins that he had, the improvement he showed. He was a great runner and thrower, but in the end, I thought Griffin just did separate himself from the group.
I think the problem for Wilson is that his numbers just slightly below RG3's in the passing game, significantly lower in the running game. And a lot of people expected Seattle to do what they did. They just thought they'd do it with Matt Flynn.
Exactly.
Nobody saw the Redskins coming, and that's where, to me, the most interesting part of the story comes in. If I'd had a second place vote, it would have been Alfred Morris, very close to RG3. I thought maybe the two of them would split the vote and let Wilson sneak in, but at the end it was RG3. I don't want to say a runaway, but a pretty easy choice.
It was interesting. I talked to a scout hub who told me that they want to stop Morris first. That's what they're most worried about. But obviously Griffin is the more dynamic player, and he's very popular in the D.C. area. He's a figure that I think isn't going away anytime soon.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the marketing faces of the National Football League for the foreseeable future. The 2012 Offensive Rookie of the Year in the National Football League is Robert Griffin III. To meet all of our award winners, or just for the best in news, notes, and analysis on the NFL, if you can't get enough, make sure you're at ProFootballWeekly.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.